This is the weather video update. This is for Wednesday, the 24th of July. This is James Spann. New day, pretty much the same old story. We have a deep plume of tropical moisture in place across the Deep South. That means we'll deal with occasional rain and a few thunderstorms today, tonight, tomorrow. Maybe trending a little drier toward the weekend, a little. We'll check the radar this morning. We are live at the insane hour of 5:06 a.m., and you can see large areas of rain moving across mainly the northern and western counties of the state with a cloudy sky. We'll check the radar composite. You can see a little light rain through parts of South Alabama as well. And here's the deal. It's the same deal we've had for the last week or so. There's a large upper high over the western states. And then there's a downstream trough, the axis from the Great Lakes down to Texas. And just ahead of that trough, there's basically a conveyor belt of deep tropical moisture. Very high precipitable water values. And the air aloft with the trough is cold. The air is unstable. Parcels rise freely. And again, that'll set the stage for pretty good rain chances in the short term. We are in the 70s to start today. Let me tell you what now, some spots might stay in the 70s all day today with clouds and rain. Highs in the low 80s in most spots, which is far below average for the latter part of July. We all know how hot it can be this time of the year. Got flash flood watches for parts of eastern Georgia and the Carolinas. Also for parts of southeast Texas around Houston. And again, some scattered heat issues out west. Here's the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. We have marginal risks well to the west and north of here. Tomorrow, a small marginal risk up around Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. And on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe weather expected across the country. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, and for most of Alabama on an average basis. Additional rain amounts between 1 and 2 inches, but your number could vary. For example, a few spots had over 4 inches of rain yesterday. Our sky watcher at Margaret in St. Clair County had 4.05. How about that? Tropics, same old story. Absolutely nothing happening, at least for the rest of July. But again, at some point, the tropics will wake up, but not in the short term. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4. Upper high, well to the west, trough axis, just west of here. Cloudy with occasional rain and a few thunderstorms. Highs upper 70s, low 80s today. Here's a look at the high-resolution HER, valid this evening at 6. And as always, we stress, the radar's not going to look exactly like that, but there'll be a lot of rain around. Really not much change tomorrow. Highs low to mid-80s, occasional showers and thunderstorms. And again, Friday, the ridge tries to rebuild. And understand we'll still have rain around. Not raining all day like recent days, but scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. And that's the idea for the weekend. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. I think the sun breaks out at times, but from time to time you'll deal with a passing shower or storm. Highs for the weekend will be mostly in the upper 80s. Next week, again, the precipitable water values stay very high. And we'll see a number of showers and thunderstorms around. There's Monday and Tuesday. But let's go to a week from today. Back to the upper air look, which tells a better story. This is Wednesday, 31st of July. We are on the eastern flank of the upper high. And again, showers and storms around, but they should be fairly scattered. And underneath the upper high with a subsidence, no rain at all for parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Let's keep going. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, August 2nd. And again, the same thing. The main axis of the upper high is a little west of here. And again, spotty showers and storms about with probably low 90s. We'll check the rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean up there between 3 and 4 inches between now and the 8th of August. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. Low 80s today and tomorrow. Upper 80s by the time we get to the weekend. Then we creep back up in the low 90s toward the end of next week. But again, those heat levels are remarkably low for this time of the year. Let's go on the long range. This is the 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for July 31st through August the 6th. And the higher anomalies for heat are north and west of here. Temperatures could be a little above average as the ridge begins to rebuild, but that big upper high remains anchored north and west of the state. So I mentioned Margaret had 4 inches of rain yesterday. What do you do when you get 4 inches of rain? Well, you just break out the canoe here. Let's go. This was up in St. Clair County near Margaret. I think this is up in Asheville. Sometimes you got to have a little fun with it after a big rain like that. And boy, getting good summer rain like this is a good thing going into August. My least favorite kinds of weather, heat waves and droughts. And, of course, those things go hand in hand. And obviously, we're not going to have that anytime soon. But, yeah, those storms yesterday were very efficient rain producers. That's a drone shot. You can see that big downpour on the right just really coming down. And the shelf clouds, very photogenic. Does anybody know this Alabama city? Take a look at the skyline. Who do we have here? You know what that is. That's the Gump, Montgomery. Big thunderstorm there, but the shelf clouds, very photogenic yesterday. Of course, shelf clouds are on the leading edge of stronger storms. Nothing to do with a tornado. There's no tornado threat in this kind of pattern. Just good old CLCs. But a few folks had a pretty good sunset. That was down on the Gulf Coast last night. And if you're headed down to the Gulf Coast, don't let your apps scare you. And I tell people all the time, these automated apps, all the weather apps, they can scare you to death. You look at those things and it looks like a total washout. Understand, there's a chance of rain every day in the summer on the Gulf Coast. And sure, from time to time, there will be a passing shower or storm. But big widespread rain where it just rains all day, no. Tropical storms, hurricanes, no, at least for the next 7 days or so. So enjoy the calm. Today, going to be speaking to a senior adult group at Summerby Retirement Community. That's in the Greystone, Hoover area. And then Friday, going to be at the Oxford Public Library. And again, next week will be a vacation week for me. Again, those that watch these on a long-term basis, you know the deal. I take 1 week in June, one at the end of July, then the third one will be at Christmas. And again, the videos are still done by my colleagues here. Just go to the blog. That's the best way to find it, alabamawx.com, and also on my YouTube channel. A lot of folks watch this on Facebook, but just search James Spann on YouTube, the blue check verified page. You'll find it there. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.